A few years ago, you could stretch inherited IRAs over your lifetime to lessen the tax burden. But with the passing of the Secure Act in 2019, which was designed to help save more for retirement and make retirement savings accessible to more people, this rule significantly changed. Hi, and welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle, and I'm here with Brian. And in today's video, we're breaking down the new inherited IRA rules. So whether you expect to inherit an IRA soon, or you're working on family planning and are concerned about burdening your loved ones with a mountain of taxes, you're going to want to watch this video to the very end.
Definitely. Yeah. Michelle, it's really important people understand the new inherited IRA rules.
For sure.
Otherwise, they're going to be in for a rude awakening because IRA distributions are taxed as normal income.
Exactly.
You know, we've talked about this on the channel before about how every new bill sometimes may have unintended consequences. Not sometimes, most of the time, right?
Most of the time.
And with the Secure Act, the issue is that the rules changed on inherited IRAs. And as you mentioned in the intro, before this bill, you could stretch your inherited IRAs, your 401ks, your 403bs, anything that was IRA compatible over your life expectancy.
Right.
Now, depending on who you are as the beneficiary is what dictates how you must take these assets. And the rules broken down into the following three types of beneficiaries. The first one being an eligible designated beneficiary. So if you fall into this category, you can still stretch your inherited IRA over your lifetime. Okay. So this is important. This is who falls into this category, though. One, legally married spouses, or not domestic partners, legally married spouses, not domestic partners, unless you were married in a state where it was legal at that time for domestic partners to be married. Right?
Okay, got it.
A minor child of the original owner, but note here, the 10-year clock starts at the age of majority determined by the state that they live in.
Okay, got it.
Also, someone less than 10 years younger than the original owner, and someone's disabled or chronically ill.
Okay, so I want to just clarify something on the minor. So the minor child of the original owner inherits an IRA, right? What you're saying is that if, let's say, like if I held an IRA and my child was the beneficiary, my child or the legal guardian would need to be checking with the state to see if he or she is eligible, because just because your kid is 15 doesn't mean they'll fall under this category, or am I hearing you wrong?
No. They're automatically eligible.
Okay.
And they must start taking the RMDs based on their life expectancy up to the age of majority in their state. That's what they've got to check on. Okay?
Got it.
Once they reach this age, they must take the remaining funds over a 10-year period. And in some states, there may be some exceptions to this if they're in college. So.
Oh, well, wow. They did not make this easy, did they?
No.
All right. So what's the next group?
Okay. Designated beneficiaries. Designated beneficiaries must follow the 10-year rule. This group includes nearly everybody that wasn't an eligible designated beneficiary.
Okay.
I don't know where they come up with these names at, but okay, we're going to go with it. There are no limitations to how the funds must come out if the account is liquidated in the 10-year period. So you could take a lump sum of all the funds. You could spread the payments out evenly over a 10-year period, or take out whatever amount you want at any given time during the 10-year period, or finally just wait till the end of the 10-year period and withdraw it all at once.
But the key is you have 10 years to get it out of there.
Yeah, 10 years.
Okay.
Maximum.
All right. So another question. If you fall into this category, I'm assuming you should consult with a professional, a tax professional or CPA before you do anything, because taking out lump sum could be
Exactly. Understand that each year. So if you're taking out evenly, your CPA might say, let's distribute it evenly over each year. So over the 10-year period, so your tax status might not change too much. We don't jump in that huge tax bracket. So
got it. Okay.
And so let's go to and the same advice above applies to those in the third group, which is a non-designated beneficiary. But if you fall into this group, Michelle, you must take the funds out over a 5-year period.
Okay. So who's included in this group?
Okay, a little bit different. Okay, so this would be like charities, certain trusts, or your estate that was named in your will.
I'm going to say it again. They did not make this simple, did they? Wow.
No, they haven't.
My goodness. Well, all right. I've got one more question to ask you. But before we do that, if you like the content of this video, make sure you hit that like button, help us grow this channel. And also it lets us know that you like the content we're producing. If you have questions, drop them in the comments below. We're always answering those. And don't forget to subscribe. So
Yep.
Brian, is there any other questions that I should have asked that I didn't, or anything you want to say before we wrap this back up?
Good point. Since IRA distributions, there's tax as normal income, Michelle, make sure to check with your CPA or tax advisor to see which withdrawal option makes most sense to your specific situation. We mentioned that earlier in the video, but I think it's really important to bring it up one more time.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's the one thing. I mean, we've done so many videos on taxes, and whether it's taxes in annuities, taxes in 401ks, taxes in general, taxes in crypto. And if you don't know the rules, you can get hit hard, right? And it sets you back financially is what it does. It's happened to me before. It's not pleasant.
And isn't it funny, Michelle, as a financial advisor for the last 25 years, I was always told that you're not allowed to give tax advice. But then again, every account that you set up is a taxable
event, right? or not, right?
It's
exactly.
like, hello. It's like you're giving the tax advice the minute you set up an account. I'm sorry. So
I think that's the one thing I've learned just over the past few years, just taking responsibility for my finances and my financial future, is you have to take the time to understand the tax code and pay attention to what's coming. Because I mean, like I said, I got nailed one year with some taxes, and it was a lot of it was unavoidable. It could have been avoidable.
Sure.
Right. Some of it, not so much. You just got to pay the tax man. But anyway.
Definitely.
All right. Well, on that note, if you like the content of this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, Brian, for this. And thanks to everyone who watched.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.